Okay, this is part 9 of modeling out a car in 3D Studio Max. Go back to vertex mode. There's some things. Let me go to the side viewport I was taking a look at as I was saving out files. Number one is, before I start cutting it up, I like to create some of these areas to be a little bit more smooth, in particular this one. So I'm going to go to edge mode, click here and go ring. And I'm going to turn that off real quick. Select this hide selection. And actually I'm going to go unhide all, hide selection. Now click back on my model edge mode. Alright. Switch this back to F on the keyboard for front view. Okay, so I'm going to go connect with zero slide. Click OK, vertex, and drag these out. So I got that nice loop. The only other part would probably be right about here, but I'll deal with that later if I need be. Okay, so could pull some of these out, make a nice round edge. Otherwise it looks good. Okay, turn this off, hide this for right now. Let's cut the hood off. Sorry, I'm going to delete the skin modifier, go to polygon mode, and it's this entire area. Again, I can Q on the keyboard a couple times, switch to the spray paint, hold down control, and just go through and spray paint what I want to cut. Switch it back to alright, so I'm going to come in here. What happens if I raise this vertex? Because this looks like this vertex is supposed to be more up toward the lining of the hood. Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, so back to polygon mode. Select. Oops. Q back on the keyboard for a quick select. And this is all hood. Alright, so there are a million different ways to do this. Some people will do a chamfer first around the hood area with a gap. That's a good way to do it because then you automatically create your gap there. I think this test I'm going to try without that. So I'm going to do, let's take a look at the pictures and see really. Oops. It is a pretty thick gap. Let's try doing it just with turbo smooth. Actually, I'm going to do gap. Alright, so gap for cutting my cars apart. Edge mode. Go through and select the edge. Now I'm going to switch the selection mode to window crossing, which means that the selection has to be directly inside the box or it won't be selected. See? Then I'm going to go back to normal. Select. Actually, I'm going to keep this on that. Alright, so that's selected. This. Let's take a look at the car. So the hood truly does go all the way to there. So I'm actually going to deselect these and select that. Looks like I'm actually going to come in here. I believe polygons have... Do they have a looping option for selection? Selection. Nope. I thought poly... Hmm. Not seeing the... There it goes. And delete. It inserted a loop, but at least allowed me to delete the light inside, and the reason I did that is for what I'm about to do next with everything. So again, select these edges. I gotta go through these tools again. I'm sorry, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Been up since 6, so I'm running a little slow right now. Okay, so I grab these edges, and I'm gonna go chamfer a small amount. So let's say 0.5 should be. Let's go 0.6. No segments, and I'm gonna go open. And as you can see, it automatically cuts the area open for me. Maybe even yeah, let's go 0.5. Click OK. I want to see what that looks like on render. 0.5 might be too much. So I'm gonna undo, chamfer 0.3. I think 0.3 is good. Click OK. So then we go to here. And chamfer 0.3, open. Oops, open. Click OK. So yep. Now I just gotta do some fixing like that. Weld. Alright, sorry, not weld. Collapse. Any more that's crazy like that? Ooh. For some reason it didn't chamfer this. Let me try undoing it. Come back to edge mode. I didn't have it selected. Chamfer, click OK. Vertex, go through and look to see if there's any crazy vertices like this. Collapse. Probably position it a little bit better too. Good and good. Sort of this needs to go, or this target weld to there. Okay. Good, good, good. And that's still on 0. Okay. So now I can go to element mode, which is this, and I can say detach and call this hood. Turn it off. Go to edge mode. Oops, turn it off. Click on my hood and go to edge mode. Ring, oops, sorry, loop. And click this one, loop. Hold down shift and drag it straight down. Probably something like that. Okay. Now I'm going to go, because if I render this right now, it's going to look crappy. Let's add a turbo smooth to show you what I'm going to be controlling. So right now it creates these weird bubble edges. Want to get rid of that crap. So go to edge mode, click here, ring. Let's take a look at what it ring through. Actually, let's do this. Ring, connect twice, pinch, opposite directions, like that. Let's take a look. Okay, so it flattened out the edge. That's what I was after. Probably a little bit more. Okay. Now I gotta control the edges of the hood so it doesn't do that. Ring, connect, slide, voila. Oh, whoops. Turn this to 1. I was about to say, why am I getting a pinch up there? Set the pinch to 0 and slide this down. Turn this off so I can see. Go very close like that. Even closer. Okay. Turbo smooth. Oops. I accidentally didn't hit OK. Connect. Looks good. Okay. And let's see what it's doing up here. Okay. I might have to go back through and add one more edge along this way, like this. Ring, connect, and slide the opposite direction, something like that. And yeah, it looks like that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Make sure it's not playing with the geometry anywhere else. Okay. Now, it looks like somehow I missed, oh boy, I missed the whole back end here when I created the edge. Loop, loop, shame on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and deselect these. Hold on, shift. Right there. Target weld. Ring. Deselect that one. Connect. Twice. Get rid of slide. Pinch. Click OK. and vertex connect. Ooh. Let's grab the whole hood, do a weld, make sure none of my vertices, okay, they were. Okay, now I should be able to connect these guys. Connect. Why not? That's why. Undo everything I just did, so I can get rid of. It doesn't look like it's gonna let me get rid of, so I'm gonna just redo. Click to the redo options really quick. So come here, slap in some cut there. Go to 1. Do the same thing for above. Okay. Go to 1 on the keyboard. Turn off cut. Select this whole area and do the weld option. Click OK. Alright, so now I've got that going all the way through. Gonna have to go edge, ring, all the way through. Oh, turn this off. There we go. Connect. Get rid of the pinch. Set it to 1. And this is what's going to be a bummer. So I'm going to hit cancel. Click an edge. Ring. Connect. Slide all the way. Click OK. Now I'm going to go here, ring. Actually, no. Ring. Huh. For some reason it felt like I had to go all that way. Did it really? Nope. Connect. Slide here. Oh, whoops. Edge mode, not chamfer, it'd be connect, click OK, and cut from here, or just connect these. There. Now if I apply the turbo smooth, this whole area should be nice and sharp. It is. Whoopee. Now there's a lot of tweaking in this area where there's the extra cut. I'll go through and tweak, but for now, yay. That looks good. Ooh. Somehow, what do I think I've added? Okay, good. Nice and smooth. For now, I'm going to delete the turbo smooth. And if I want to, I can definitely apply the smooth. Auto. Collapse all. Yes. So it looks nice and see, that's without the edit. the turbo smooth. That's just smooth, and that's how good it looks. Okay. Is there anything else? Can apply the symmetry modifier, SYM. Let's see. And eventually I'm going to collapse this out. Probably could do it right now. Collapse all, yes. Make sure I don't have multiple vertices here in the center, and click the border tool, bottom, and cap. I'm just going to test the turbo smooth on it really quick. Make sure the edges still look good. Okay, they do. The only thing that this is asking me to do is to inset. And it looks like it's crossing insets. So I'm going to say a very small amount, click OK. Hit the scale key, roll over the center, and just scale it down. And actually, I don't like that idea either. So let's do it the manual way. Q on the keyboard, select a vertex, go all the way to the other. Okay, it looks like I'm going to deal with the bottom of the hood once I've gotten rid of my viewports because they're in the way. So alright, that's the hood. Go into the car, and basically exactly what I've been doing with the hood is what I need to do to each piece. So this is my left viewport, this is my front viewport. Getting all tired of messing up my viewports. Of course, looking at the entire front bottom bumper here is disconnected, so is this. So I can come in here and do exactly what I just did. Now before I do this, let's take a look at ring. Where does this take me? Okay. Probably should add one more ring, connect, no slide, no pinch. Grab these vertices and move them forward. So, looks like that's kind of flat. Let's bring these out. Okay, so again, grab these, just like, oops, just like that. This is left viewport, Z, and chamfer. 0.3 is what I had, open, click OK. Looks good. Now I can go to edge mode, or polygon mode. This is an entirely separate piece according to the car image. It's the now actually I'm going to undo this. I need to create the smoothing before for the turbo smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the turbo smooth again. Turbo smooth. And I need to create the constraints to keep this all from doing that. So, actually, no, I could, I I'm definitely tired. Chamfer, click OK. Polygon, got these polygons. Detach. Object 2, don't need to detach them yet. Go to edge mode. Select all of these edges. Connect. Slide, cancel. So, oops. Alt W. Grab this, ring, connect, slide. And before I cancel, ring, and this last one as well. Connect, slide. Crap. Connect. Get all the way up in here. And use cut. Ooh, idea. Alright. Connect. Click OK. Then cut. Okay, that keeps the solid edge there. Turn this off. And these two need to be collapsed. Edge mode. Turbo smooth. Let's see how this works out. Try cut here to there. Okay. Just undo that. That's what I had before. And to wait a minute. Is that supposed to be smooth? That is a smooth area. Ooh, I almost screwed up that one. That is supposed to be smooth. That's sharp. That's it. I almost was trying to figure out how to sharpen that out because I am super tired and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So let me turn off smoothing. Definitely need to do the same thing. Cross ring. Connect. Slide. Cancel. Okay, so that didn't hold the shape there, so I need to do it this way. Just cut. Okay, there. Let's see what that does. Smooth. There, it helps hold the position. Very good. And let's make sure it's not doing anything else. Alright. Definitely need to come in to the edge mode. Let's turn this off, and this is a hard edge in the car, so we need to add that hard edge as well. I'm going to let you guys do that on your own. So we cut this section off. Technically we can finish this up by detaching this. Detach, where's my detach? Front bumper. Detach, this would be pass turn signal. Okay. And of course, I would go in and add extra, well, we'll talk about that here in the next tutorial. So go ahead and join me for the part 2 or 3 or 4. No, we're on part 10 now.